Hello everybody, this week I'm with Miss Ileana Gutierrez, who, as you all know, is the PYP coordinator, and the reason I'm here is that we're going to talk about the Grade 5 exhibition, which you can see is set up behind us ready to go into full action tomorrow. I want to say a little bit about, first of all, the Grade 5 exhibition for those who don't understand what it is. Basically, it's the culmination of the PYP. It's the moment when grade 5s in groups choose something that they really care about, some global issue, and then go and research it, reflect on their research and come up with some action. And I've noticed a couple of things looking at this year's exhibition. I'm yet to hear the presentations, but there is definitely an environmental theme this year, more than I've ever seen. And a lot of them either deal with issues around animals, some local issues such as red squirrels and hedgehogs and ways that we can look at better protecting and supporting local species, but also some international looking at coral reefs, rainforest. So all sorts of aspects about animals and also other aspects of the way we can move forward ecologically, looking at issues of climate change, for example. So that really is a definite theme, and you can see there's some great action that the Grade 5s have found to work on. And to talk more about the experience of bringing together the exhibition and some of those actions, I'm going to pass to Ileana Gutierrez.
Thank you, Richard. We are very proud of our students this year. They have worked so hard to choose a topic that they're passionate about, but also to put together multiple components, a visual element, a creative element, a math component. Their mother tongue is also included into this. And so it's really wonderful to finally see how these projects come together. And so one of the things that we are especially proud of is the action that the students have taken. As you know, the IB really highlights and emphasizes that students take what they learn and apply that in some way, that they see themselves as a central point to making change in the world. And while that might look like change in our school for the younger students, by the time the Grade 5s come around, they are looking a little bit outside into the community as to how they can make action. So we wanted to feature some of the ways some of our Grade 5 students have thought that they can make a difference. So as Mr. Parker mentioned, we have one group who was particularly interested in saving the hedgehogs, which is an animal that is native to this region. And their action was they discovered in their research that hedgehog homes can provide a safe haven for hedgehogs, and that by putting one of these in your backyard or even in the park, that you can provide a safe place for these animals because they get run over by the traffic that is in London. So what these two girls have done, Olivia and Lou, they created a hedgehog home with our forest school teachers, Miss Anna and Mr. Jason, and they created a YouTube video explaining to anybody how you can make a hedgehog home. And then they've also written 2 action business letters to the Gunnersbury Park here and the Gunnersbury Nature Reserve that is next to Chiswick Business Park that they will send so that they inform them, these 2 parks, of the issues surrounding hedgehogs, but also direct them to the YouTube link. And they say you can build a hedgehog home yourselves, and if you could also help us make this information more available to the public, that they would appreciate that. Another example of the action that we've seen our students take is from our group called the Free Range Fighters, and that group is with Omar, Petey, and Namish. And they were very passionate about the conditions in which certain farm animals live, these animals that are bred for meat to be sold at restaurants and supermarkets. And they interviewed our kitchen staff, Mr. Karam, to see, do we purchase free-range food or is it more of the battery farmed food? They also submitted a survey to the community. This includes all of students and teachers in ISL, as well as parents. And they asked them, would you be willing to purchase, to pay a little bit more for a free-range lunch? And they also surveyed the community to see how much does the community know about battery farming. And they presented this letter to Mr. Parker, and they will also reach out to our catering company to make sure that this information gets passed on. Another project that really impressed us by how these two groups thought about an action they could take was by two groups joining together, one group that focused on deforestation and another group who focused on air pollution. And they saw that by planting more trees in the area that they would be able to solve or help kind of respond to the problems that they saw by planting they researched a tree that would be particularly well suited to absorbing some of the toxins in the air, especially seen as we are right here on the Gunnersbury Avenue, which is there's a lot of traffic here. And they built a planter with the help of our facilities team and our forest school team, and they researched the best tree for this, and this will be housed here on our campus so that with a little plaque explaining what this tree symbolizes. We're very proud of all of our students, and if you are curious to see all of their work, not just the action that they've taken, but the creative elements and their written work and their mother tongue components, please do visit our Padlet, where you'll be able to see both of our grade 5 classes and all of the hard work that they've created. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you everybody. As Ms. Gutierrez said, we're so proud of the grade 5s this year and all the work that they've done, and you'll have a chance to see the exhibition online, so please do enjoy. Thank you.